Hello and welcome to
Hello!
Wild Sports.
Here we are.
We're excited to be back. We got some fun backgrounds today.
We do. On top of the world.
Yeah. And I'm with the Golden State Valkyries, also on top of the world. We're just making
How
the
about that?
playoffs
Because
for
they
the
made the
first time.
playoffs. Yeah, as an expansion team.
First
Who would
time
have
an
thought?
expansion team has ever made the playoffs. It's just crazy.
There must be something about that coach. She might know what she's doing.
Maybe. Okay, let's jump into some WNBA news. Okay, we're gonna start off a little sad. Caitlin Clark has announced that she will not play for the remainder of the 2025 season, including the postseason. So we
And
will
if you
not see
missed
her.
that,
hmm
yeah, if you missed that, that means you don't watch the nightly news, you don't watch your own local news, or you don't watch Good Morning America, because it was on all of those
Yeah, I'm
sources
sure we're
as
the
well
first
as
people to break the news to you
I was
all.
gonna say, I think you probably heard because it was heard around the world.
Yeah.
I don't know how
So,
much of a surprise it was.
yeah.
I mean, we were told over and over again, yes, she's coming back, she's coming back. Um, I just wish I understood more about this injury.
Yeah, I don't know. It's her right groin. But I am not a
A
doctor or
doctor?
yeah, or physical therapist or anything like that. So
hmm
I don't know much
hmm
about it. I am just hopeful that she'll be back at the start of the 2026 season, whenever that is. Hopefully it's on time. We'll see how the CBA negotiations go. That might give her a little more
Don't
time.
even put that out there. Don't put
Sorry,
that out
sorry.
there.
But the team is hopeful. The Indiana Fever are hopeful she'll be back at the start of the season. So I'm hopeful too. I kind of think that maybe the reason they took so long to be like, okay, she's done, she's not playing, is because maybe there was a chance. Like maybe because we saw her running in some practice videos, so maybe that's a good sign.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, she didn't play in very many games this year.
No, she did not. And when she
She's
did play, she didn't always play great.
no,
It was
she
not the same as 2024.
no. And then but we still have the fever with they lost Sophie Cunningham. They lost, help me. I'm
Ari
blanking.
McDonald, Sydney Colson, Chloe Bibby is out now. Also, I saw that somebody on their staff tore their meniscus, and I'm like, how does that happen?
Wow. Yeah, so you just got to be careful walking around in Indianapolis.
Or maybe it was
That's
Achilles, I'm not sure, but something big and major that doesn't usually happen to non-athletes. So
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. But, we love Caitlin Clark. We are Caitlin Clark fans. As a Caitlin Clark fan, are you nervous, like, about how this is going to impact her overall legacy when her career is said and done?
Well, no, I'm not. You can miss a season.
hmm
You can miss a couple seasons. That happens. Um, it- like I missed my sophomore year of college and
Right.
and I of high school, both, So there you have
I
it.
had to sit out in eighth grade. I get it. I understand. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Um, Something that I also want to remind everyone about Caitlin Clark is today that Alyssa Thomas broke a record for the single season assist record, and it was Caitlin Clark's record. And I'm like, hold up, we forgot about this. Like Caitlin Clark had that record.
Oh,
She was a
wow.
rookie last year. So I think that served as a good reminder for me and maybe for everyone else who love Caitlin Clark. Just take a deep breath and
Yeah.
she'll be back at it and hopefully good as new.
Well, and I certainly hope, I haven't noticed attendance looking like it's down at any of the Fever games. So the folks are still showing up there.
hmm
And I would think if you're a fan of one particular player, then hopefully by just watching and noticing that, oh, wow, there's other players that I can also get excited about. I think that that's grown the fan base. And for those that it really hasn't grown the fan base and they are not watching now, um, I hope they come back. And also like keep their opinions to themselves because they don't really know much about what's going on in the league, but they sure seem to have a lot to say online. I know that's crabby of me, I suppose, to note, but it's becoming harder. I mean, yes, fan of Caitlin Clark. Her fans, like the people that are just exclusively Caitlin Clark fans, they drive me nuts.
I don't really understand how you can be a fan of one player when it comes to basketball. Like, this isn't tennis. You're not out there by yourself.
I hear you. I know it. And maybe that's just me being in the wrong places of the internet. But I'm older. I look at Facebook. Um, people are just they have such tunnel vision around her. And so I can see where it puts other folks off. I get it.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of online and comments, some other news recently about some comments made is that Angel Reese was suspended by the Chicago Sky. This
For
was
a
interesting.
half. For a
For
half.
half a game on, I think, tomorrow, September
Today.
7th.
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah.
The Chicago Sky said that they value the safety, respect, and well-being of every player. We are committed to accountability so our players can stay focused on playing basketball. Because of statements detrimental to the team made by Angel Reese during league-mandated media, she will not play in the first half of the game on September 7th against the Las Vegas Aces. Now, if you're wondering what she said, what she said was that she was disappointed in the Sky's season, understandable, and
What
that
are they,
she
10 and
urged
30?
10 and 31.
Okay.
She urged the team's front office to bring in great players. I'm not settling for the same stuff we did this year, the two-time All-Star said. We have to get good players, we have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. You're 10 and 31. Of course you need better players. What is wrong with
Yeah.
that? I don't understand.
Right. This seems really overblown, and I don't feel like it's fair to her. Um,
Mm-mm.
and she's apologized to the team, which I can't imagine who on her team would not agree that we can't keep doing this same stuff whatever it is, it's not working. And
Right.
I bet she's irritated. I would be. You fired the coach last year, um, Teresa Weatherspoon,
Right.
who did not have this bad of a year. What was her record last year?
I don't know, but it was not this bad.
Right. And so I know that
They were like kind of maybe playoffs. And this year they're
yeah.
not.
Yeah. And then Angel had an injury and was going to miss the end of the season. Okay, then they fired T. Witherspoon, who has been, part of this league or around this league for many, many years. It's just like, I don't know. I don't understand some of the decisions that get made around coaching personnel, but well, I don't get why she was suspended for half a game. And
No.
why half? Why bother? Why bother with half?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win this game.
I'm on the, oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, they're not gonna win this game. Half seems weird. You know, like in male professional sports, people get suspended for doing like horrific things, like crimes. You know, like they hit a woman and
Yeah,
then they don't
but
get to play
Angel is
football.
suspended because she might have hurt someone's
It
feelings.
just seems weird. I don't. this and Chicago is like pretty understood to be an organization people don't want to be a part of. Like, I think Gabby Williams said on Twitter to Angel Reese once, like, Angel Reese was like, "Hey, come back, come play with me," and Gabby Williams said, "Let's play for a different organization." Like, players do not want to go to Chicago, and treating your star like this definitely isn't going to help.
That's a great point. Yeah, I don't get
Yeah,
it.
I don't get it, but I don't think it'll make much of a difference in
No,
some cases.
no.
We'll see what happens there.
Talk about somebody that gets an awful lot of hate on the Twitter and the Facebooks and the all of it. I don't understand that either. You know, I, and I feel like we'd be ignoring it if we didn't, I just talked about the Caitlin Clark fans. The Angel Reese haters
Mhm.
online, it's really out of control. I don't
Yeah.
understand where we got to this point where we're just ripping somebody apart all the time. And I feel like that the Chicago organization is very aware of the kinds of things that happen online for Angel and in some arenas. So why would they add insult to injury on
Yeah.
this and like open her up for even more criticism when that girl probably can't even get on her socials without, if she reads comments, then, you know, she's got pretty thick skin. So I just wish the organization would have like stood behind her more and
Yeah.
instead of like, oh, you hurt our feelings and you spoke badly. Oh, she didn't. She
Yeah.
just said, we can't keep doing this and we need great players.
Right. Like,
Who
what did you
doesn't?
want her to say? Like, this has been a fantastic year. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's a good point. It's like, why make this such a like public thing? Like, even if you decide
Yes.
benching her was the right move,
Hmm.
why make a full statement about it?
Right. And she has a huge following. So let's not I don't know. Let's just try to use some decent common sense when we're trying to censor folks or I don't know. There's enough to complain about in this league in
Mm-hmm.
terms of officiating and scheduling and TV time and all those things. You can find a million problems, but this wasn't one of them. You
Mm-mm.
know, this does not, she didn't rip somebody to the ground. She didn't poke somebody's eye out. She didn't she had her technical foul problem. Uh, and that is just a league rule. Wasn't she suspended for a game because she hit
Think
seven?
so. I think so.
Yeah. So, let's just let it go at this point. Let's all pull on our big girl panties and just realize it was a bad season and she said it can't keep going like this.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, so Chicago Sky will not be playing in this postseason, but we pretty much know who will be. It's almost about locked up. There's only, what, two? I think there's two spots left. Yeah, 1 through 6 are all locked up, and then there's three teams fighting for two last spots. It's getting exciting.
So who are those three teams?
Okay, Indiana has not clinched a spot, Seattle has not clinched a spot, and LA has not clinched a spot. The other teams that haven't clinched have been mathematically eliminated. So it's just
Gotcha.
those three teams for two more
Okay.
spots.
So who do you want it to be of those three teams? Who do you want to see get it?
Jeez. Well, obviously, I think Seattle is a decent team. I don't know if I see any of them getting a first round win. But I think Seattle could maybe give somebody a run for their money. Um, And I mean, I would love for Kelsey Plum to get that win, to get into the playoffs with her new team. I'd love that for her. Um, the Fever, of course, they a win would be nice after all these injuries. So, I could see it for any of the three, but I think it's looking like it'll be Seattle and Indiana.
Seattle, I think, is probably the strongest bet of those three teams.
Hmm.
Um, but I saw so Skylar Diggins that plays for the Storm when the Storm beat the Lynx. I did not appreciate Skylar yelling at my Lynx like she did. I don't know what she said, but just right out the window. That's how I feel about Skylar. Just any good feelings that I had for her, right out the window.
Yeah, we're Lynx fans till the end, so
Yeah.
okay. But so right now it's looking like the top four seeds, so the teams with home court advantage will be the Lynx, the Dream, the Aces, and Phoenix. So, Mom, out of those four teams, which one of them, if any, could you see being upset by a higher seed in the first round?
Same again. Lynx,
The Lynx,
Dream.
Dream, Aces, Phoenix.
Well, I think Phoenix just showed us that they can
Yeah.
get upset pretty easily. They lost to the Sun today, the very bottom basement dweller of the league. So I just think anything can happen to anybody, anytime.
True.
Um, who's playing great right now is the Aces.
Oh yeah.
Um, and that team really struggled for much of the season and have
Hmm.
just turned it on. And Asia is making a great case for another MVP. I know, I know, I know. So I feel like the Aces are looking real good right now. The Lynx, I hope that who'd they just lose to? They got the best record in the league
Oh,
by a
they
million
just lost to
miles,
the
but
Aces, didn't they?
oh, sure. So I mean, I'm sure that that was, disappointing. It does nothing. They have dominated that series. That's the first time they've lost. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Whoever, I think anybody can get upset anytime. Um, and the who has the most shot at being upset? All of them.
I would be really nervous if I was the four seed, especially if it's Phoenix. I'm thinking it might be because you gotta play New York. You gotta
Yeah,
play the five seed. Like that is rough. That is the only one where I really see an upset happening, but I don't know what I'm talking about. So,
yeah, never have. Yeah. Well, and I saw some things about playoff tickets and at the Liberty.
yeah,
Um, so Queen Latifah's mad because, she has courtside seats
sure.
and they're wanting like $26,000.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, um, people will pay that in New York. I mean, not everybody, but I mean, there's a we were there. We know it is an environment. It is a scene. It is,
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to be playing New York at home.
True. True. Okay, speaking of upsets, let's talk general surprises. Things you didn't expect to go this season the way that went in terms of the playoffs and seeding and all that stuff. Like something that has surprised you.
Golden State,
Golden State, for sure.
yeah. Yeah, first year expansion team, now making the playoffs. I mean, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Uh, what else has surprised me? How poorly the Aces played for so long. That surprised
Hmm.
me. I thought they got the addition of Jewel Lloyd this year. I knew that they'd have some adjustments because, Kelsey Plum to the Sparks, but they still have the reigning MVP. They still have Chelsea Gray. They still have um Jackie Young. So I thought that they would be more dominant all year than
Yeah.
they have been. But they struggled until now. So it's a big surprise that they struggled. And then it's a bigger surprise that they have turned it on
Yeah.
and turned it around. How about you?
Yeah. I would say for me, it's that, when we're talking about who's going to get the top four seeds and home court advantage and all that, is we're not talking about the Liberty. We're not talking about the reigning champs.
Yeah.
I was really surprised by that. I thought they
Well,
were going to be the one or two seed.
that's karma.
Karma? Because they stole.
Because
Listen,
they
we've
stole
talked
it
about it
last
on the
year.
podcast before, but let's just talk about it again. Stewie traveled in
She
game
traveled.
five. Let's
Yeah,
talk about
that she
it.
traveled. And yeah, that was the theft of 2024. And so yeah, it does not surprise me that bad luck has come their way.
Okay, speaking of the finals, which two
Karma is
teams?
the boyfriend.
Uh, okay, speaking of the finals, which two teams are we going to see face off in the series of seven this year?
The Lynx and whoever else can manage it.
Dang, okay. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know who it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be the Aces. Lynx and the Aces. But obviously
Yeah.
the Lynx will handle it, no problem.
Hey, did you see that our stud buds had the GQ spread?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you back to school, you don't look at these things. They
Yeah.
so they get all outfitted and um big article about them, I think. And maybe it wasn't. Maybe
Wow.
it wasn't GQ, it was Vogue.
Oh, okay. I think I did see that they were in Vogue.
Yeah.
But I saw in the stud this is definitely not something we need to say on our podcast, but I did say in the Studbud stream today, well, I saw the TikTok today, that Courtney Williams was saying that Natisha Heydeman has dated a woman who is 7 feet tall. I don't know if she's joking or if that was legit, but
Yeah. It's hard to know.
it's hard to
It's hard
know.
to know. I just believe it.
Believe
Believe
it.
it.
Well, yeah, so
Oh,
playoffs
and
coming
shout
soon.
out to the Iowa State Cyclones. We've got relation that go to Iowa
Did they
State.
win?
They won by three points in the
Nice.
Cyhawk game.
Nice.
That relation is, let's give him a shout out.
Shout out Isaac Wiles.
Isaac Wiles, my son, her brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's big brain aerospace engineer at Iowa State.
Hmm. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and he got engaged.
He did get engaged.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little lore about our lives.
There, that's
Yeah.
it. What else do you want to know? Just
I've had a
put it in the
cold all
chat.
week.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, send us questions, Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Lynx and the Valkyries play tonight, and we
Hmm.
got just a couple more games for each team, and then we'll be getting into playoffs, which will be real exciting.
I am really excited. Okay, so well, we can't really even know. We know playoffs start next weekend. I did look. I didn't really think I would go, but I got an alert from Minnesota that, hey, playoff tickets are available. So I went
How much are
on. They were in the 100 range, but
okay?
they were bad seats. They
Mm,
were like, so nothing was available in like straight on seats.
right.
It was like on the ends.
Mm.
So I'm
Well,
not
let's see.
going.
Keep checking. Okay, guys, be sure to tune in. Send us questions about women's basketball.
Because
Maybe
we
our lives
know.
if you really want to, but probably
Yeah,
just women's basketball.
why not?
Okay, and we'll
We
see you
played
next
it.
time. We'll see you next time on Wild Wild Sports.
See ya.